Happy Sunday. I do not own the rights to the music, but this is Wine, Wealth, and Tea podcast special Sunday edition. I hope you enjoyed your Sunday. Hello. Thank y'all for joining. I hope you had a great weekend. There's been a lot of things going on. I'm going to get into our conversation shortly. I'm waiting for my co-host to join us. Again, I don't own the rights to the music. I have to put that out there because they will take it down. So, I hope that you all took some time today to spend with your families. Eat a good dinner because we're going to be talking about some good food tonight. But before we get into some good food, of course, I got to talk about a couple other things. First of all, today is 9/11. Let's make sure that we all remember those that have given their lives to protect and serve, all of the first responders, and those of family and friends that were in New York that horrible day, 9/11. And as I posted earlier, I remember the moment. I was actually in college coming back from the restroom, and I thought they were watching a movie. But it was real and it was horrible. So we want to remember all of those that were affected in more ways than one. And my co-host is now joining. Let's see there. Did it grab her? There it is. Grabbed her. Lovely co-host. You coming on, girl? It's Sunday. You know this got me all kinds of ways on a Sunday. It had to have been a special podcast for me to be on a Sunday evening. There she is, beautiful.
Hi.
Wine, Wealth, and Tea podcast, Sunday edition. I was just telling everybody we want to first say that we remember 9/11.
Yeah.
Give some time out to just say, some things you never forget. And that is going to be one thing in life that I will never forget.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you recall what was going on in your life at that moment?
Oh, yes. I was at work. I was 20 years old.
Okay.
And my manager bought the portable TV up there. You know, the one that used to roll on the car?
Yes.
He just had this look on his face. And I'm on the phone with a customer. And the customer just started screaming, and I'm like, what is going on? And I'm on the phone with her, and we just, honestly, I thought it was the old Biggie Smalls video. Remember?
Okay.
He had a video.
I don't remember the video, but I thought it was a movie for sure.
And I was just like, and then finally everything started going. And it still didn't dawn on me when everybody was like, they hit the Twin Towers. And I was like, what? So I think it was about a good 30 minutes for me to process everything that was going on.
Yeah. It's just surreal, to still, even with my daughter, she just goes, Mom, so were you around that day? Or, I don't know why she always thinks that I'm either younger or older. She said, were you grown? I'm like, yeah, I was in college, baby. But, we just wanted to take a moment for that. And I wanted to speak on some other things that happened over the weekend. A lot of you that are social media hawks, I don't know if you got a chance to see this, T, but Ray J has decided again to come out against KK, Ray J and KK.
Okay.
So what I want to, we are opinionated. We are not news anchors. We are not, officials. But this is my opinion on the matter. I will say choose wisely what you do in your youth, because when you decide to have a family, children, wives, husbands, whatever it may be, if you don't want things that you don't think that were decent enough for somebody to know about later on in life to come out, try not to do them at all. I mean, we're all going to make mistakes. We're all going to do some things that people may not agree with, but the fact of the matter is these were two consensual adults, semi-adults, whatever, when they made these tapes, and now they keep bringing it up, and it's like, well, that was your choice, and now you decide to have families and children, and you want to hide them from the choice that made you both even more relevant than you were back then. So that is something that that I thought was hilarious that I seen in social media today. And what's your take on him ranting, his rant? I know you didn't see it.
I saw a little bit of rant, and
A little bit.
kind of was trying to understand what was going on, and I'm just like, y'all, come on, keep that stuff behind closed doors, really. I think some people do that stuff so that it does purposely get out.
I'm telling you, I believe it. That's who they are. But there's neither here nor there. Everybody has their own opinions. Just like I said Friday evening with the passing of the Queen. She has a family. We all have the right to feel the way we want to feel. But sometimes it's all right to just keep your opinions to yourselves. If you can't say anything nice, then this might not be the time or place to say it. She still has a grieving family right now. That's just on another note. But yeah, they need to really, really squash it, because we don't need another generation learning about their mistakes. That's between them and their children and their families. The next group of teenagers shouldn't know more about it than some of us did back then, because I sure didn't really know anything about it. But again, this is Sunday, Wine, Wealth, and Tea, and we have a really, really special guest. And, when you're ready to join us, you press that button, Chef, because I'm ready to talk about some food. I'm hungry.
Get in the kitchen.
That's right. I decided not to cook tonight, because I was scared I wasn't going to keep up with him. So I'm going to just let him, come on and join us on the Wine, Wealth, and Tea. And he is coming in.
All right.
Yes.
Chef.
All right, Chef Darius. Welcome. There he is. I love it when it just gives you like the split screen and just puts you on in there.
How you doing, ladies? How you doing?
All right. I hope we didn't take too long. Sometimes we try to talk about a few current events as we, wait for some of the people to come and join us. But thank you for taking the time to meet us on this Sunday evening.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, it's an honor.
Absolutely.
The honor is all mine.
Man, listen. First of all, we like to first introduce you and let you explain who you are here on Wine, Wealth, and Tea this evening.
Who is Darius? I am of course a God-fearing man, young, motivated. I'm passionate about what I do. I was raised by amazing parents, have a very, very loving family. And that just made me who I am today, honestly.
Okay. All right. So there's what industry are you a part of? Let's start there.
I guess you could say content creating falls under the entertainment industry and also the food industry as well.
Okay, that's the first I've heard of. So yeah, I guess it is part of the entertainment industry because you're entertaining people's taste buds, and and it's a whole art to it.
Right.
How long have you been into the industry now?
Well, taking it serious as far as like content creating goes, it's been actually less than a year now. I started back in October 10th was actually my first ever video. So it's been less than a year now where I've been taking it seriously. So
okay. But you've been about your food for how long?
It's been a minute now. As long as I can think back, just being around my mother, my grandmother, my family, cooking on Sundays, weekends, family get-togethers. It's always been around the kitchen. I just always been around food.
Wow. I mean, so was this a dream of yours per se, since you were always around it?
I can't say it was a dream. What's crazy is throughout my whole life, I never knew exactly what I was passionate about. I didn't know what my passion was. And I used to always cook, even like before posting videos, I used to always cook and I'll post like, okay, my finished product, I made a steak or I made some salmon, whatever the case is. And people used to tell me all the time, like, you should take this serious. And I never thought nothing of it. I never wanted to, like, I used to tell myself, I never want to, like, sell plates or, do catering, stuff like that. But, like, I had a conversation with actually one of my cousins, and she was telling me, like, you know, like you've been doing this for a minute now. Like, I think this is something you really, really should, you know, take further. And that's around the time where people started posting videos. I actually start following people making videos as well. And me being a creative person, I was like, you know, I can do this too. I can, you know, put my spin of creativity on it, and you know, and here I am today.
Nice.
Wow. Wow.
Right.
I mean, that's amazing how you sometimes in life we may not see our path, but our
Right.
path is already set before us, you know?
Exactly. Exactly.
And that's I remember my grandmother always bringing me in the kitchen and say, "Girl, you need to learn how to do this."
Right. Right.
You know, you need to write this down as I'm doing it so you can know how to do it.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So I can see how being influenced, you know, that stuck with you and it
Basically.
just grew into something else.
Right. Right. Right.
Is there how did you package yourself? Because you're now a brand. Like, so how did you come up with the whole just, you know, of course you use your name, but you've made yourself a brand. How is
Um.
that?
I mean, that's something that just came about. As I see my page grow and I gain more notoriety, you know, people start hitting me up here and there. I just decided, okay, look, this is a time I should take it serious. You know, my food it looks really good to not only me but other people around the world as well. So, you know, let me make this a more consistent thing. And you know, I mean, that's how it came about. You know, just taking it more
Man,
serious.
look good. Wait a minute. Wait. You know, I keep my laptop and everything in front of me, everybody.
Right.
Looks good. I don't know if you've all are on his page or if you're following his page, but
Yes.
his website, chefdarius.com.
Yes,
First of
ma'am.
all, I'm trying to do right. I'm trying to do right.
And
But then
you try
I
right.
sit here.
I'm trying to do right. I'm trying to get him to fix
What
me.
we were just talking about this earlier, right? You know.
Right. He won't do plates. Okay, can I get a pan?
Exactly. I mean, this loaded lobster mac and cheese, like,
Listen.
oh my
Listen.
God.
Yeah, that's a popular one for sure.
I see. You know what I like about your page though?
Mhm.
You allow people to get your recipes at affordable prices.
Right,
So you can't say that, oh, I want to learn how to cook it, but I can't afford it. Like, no, you
right.
can afford this, and it's
Yes,
in
ma'am.
detail. It's going to give you everything you need.
Hmm.
Um, and you know, it may or may not turn out the way that he's documented down, but that depends on if you follow directions. Because you know, we got a problem with following directions.
Right,
So,
right, right.
Goodness. I'll be
but
a
you have some,
cheese in there. I'll be like, wait a minute.
right, exactly. So, what are some of your clients, like how are your clientele looking? Because I see some heavy hitters on here. I see, you know, you got a football player here, you got foodie on here. There's some people on here that done had some good food.
Yep, I mean my clientele is looking good. Actually today I had a booking earlier today, which is for another NFL player as well. Actually a well-known NFL player. I won't disclose who it is
I
just yet.
understand. I
But
understand.
I mean my
We
client
always want the tea, but I
right.
understand.
But yeah, my clientele is looking really good, really good.
Oh my goodness. I mean, it has to when you have different things like this. I think you posted the other day those wings, and I was like, that's what chicken's supposed to look like.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
it's just something
Mm-hmm.
about the way you package your foods
Mm-hmm.
that are just it's representing the industry in a different way. And as a black man, how is it stepping into um, the role of
Mm-hmm.
an entertainment chef?
I mean, I feel like it's just creating a way for us. Just showing, you know, it's not only the industry based on one race. You know, it could be all of us. You know, we can cook as well. So I feel like this is just creating a what's the word for it? Just creating a way for us. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay. I understand what you're saying. You know, it's sometimes in certain industries we're carved out in different ways. And you know, we try to get away from that as much as possible because at the end of the day, like you said, you're an entertainer, you're a chef. This is your craft. It doesn't matter the color of your skin. Everybody wants to eat. You know,
Right, exactly.
that is just something that people enjoy. I tried a little
Yeah.
something new for Polari wines this evening.
Okay.
So this evening,
Fancy,
I tried
fancy.
chunks of mango in my white wine
Nice.
because yeah, a lot of people, you know, they're when they're not used to wines, I
Mm-hmm.
tell them to get as fresh fruit as you can and
Mm-hmm.
add that fresh fruit to that wine, white
Right.
preferably. And it'll help you if you're looking for a sweetness. And this is
Mm-hmm.
different. I can actually taste the mango in it tonight. So if you're a Polari drinker and you have that white wine, try mango. I think you'll like it.
Right.
So,
I need to get up on my wines. I'm a Stella Rosa drinker.
oh, okay, okay. Well, I can tell you this with Polare, it is used in seafoods, in seafood
Oh,
dishes.
oh, seriously?
Yes, yeah,
Might be a
yeah. So
future
we had to
idea.
get you some. We're gonna have to get you some. Let you see what you can come up with for Polare.
Right.
Yes.
So, you know, you were talking about how you was growing up and being around foods and everything, kind of set that path for you. But was it a certain incident in life, something that happened in life that propelled you into the industry?
Um, Honestly, it wasn't. I mean, growing up, I mean, my mom always was the one in the kitchen. Um, Being around family, you know, I got my grandma, my auntie, my mom, everybody cooking. So it's nothing that necessarily put me into this industry. It's just more so like I just been around food all my life and knowing that, you know, I enjoy food as well. And me, have like I said, having a creative mindset, I just felt like I could really make an impact on this industry.
You know, when you say creative mindset, I was sitting here before we start the show. I always sit and I go over notes and get the lighting and everything prepared. And I was like, "What is this French toast, sausage, egg, and cheese uncrusted? Am I saying it right?
Yeah,
Uncrustable?" I,
uncrustable.
I
Yeah.
was trying. Yes, I was like,
Hmm.
"How? What is that?" So I was talking to my mom, and she said that's something that they've created on their own. That's something that I've never seen before. I was like, "Yeah, it's
Right.
definitely something I've never seen before, and I definitely want to eat it."
Yeah, it's
So
very
I see
flavorful for sure.
I see the artistic side of what you do
Yeah.
coming out of your food. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
the crazy thing about that video came about by accident, actually. I was originally had an idea for another video. It didn't work out how I wanted to, and I wanted to keep the same concept. So, you know, I think I saw someone post like Uncrustable on their story or something like that. I'm like, you know, this is a great idea. I've never seen somebody put sausage, egg, and cheese in an Uncrustable before. I always seen like you know the peanut butter jelly or like the cream cheese filling. I never seen someone
Hmm.
actually put breakfast food in it. So that's how that video
Yeah,
came about.
Nice.
man, you need to package that and put that in store so I can get it on food
Right,
truck or something.
I'm
right,
waiting for the taste testing. Open house, grand opening.
right,
Come
right.
try it out. Listen.
Because you are in Atlanta, correct?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am. Hmm.
Look you
I
look at
am.
you, she happy. I'm the one that's left out. They got to drive, 4 hours to get it. But I'll do it if it's good, and it's
Right.
looking really good. Even though
So
my lifestyle has changed,
someone
do
said,
you?
amazing, gonna buy some tomorrow. And then I have another one that
Hey.
says the food is so good it made me redo my divorce so I could afford it.
Oh.
I saw that. I
And
saw
another one, you're the goat in the kitchen, the goat of the
Oh,
kitchen.
oh wow.
Wow, wow. That is something else to have people that are just cheering you on and want to see you
Right, right,
succeed,
right,
In
right. That means a
in
lot.
the business of entertaining, success is hard. You have to
Right.
really be on your P's and Q's to gain that success. So it's wonderful that you have the following that you have, which,
Yes,
if
ma'am.
we may ask, what is your following like? I mean, we know, but we would like for you to tell everybody, what is your following looking like right now?
Actually, today I just hit 119,000 today.
Wow.
Ooh,
And
nice.
yeah,
Congratulations.
thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, yeah, standing ovation for your amazing work he does. God bless your business, brother. That's when
Thank you.
we have
Thank
another
you.
comment. You know,
Thank you.
I feel that the food industry is a hard place to get into.
Right.
So how did you navigate that? You know, how do you navigate getting into that industry without some of the 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 fall ups, you know, some of the problems that you face?
I mean, I just feel like one, I mean, you just stay focused on your path. Don't try to get into someone else's lane, essentially. Stay focused on what you're trying to do. Consistency as well. Consistency is a big part of it. And just staying positive, control what you can control. Don't worry about anything you cannot control, and follow God's path, and that's how I got into it.
Wow. Is there a special diet that you've had to go by for a client before where you had to create something specific to what they can't, could eat for calories or whatever it may be?
Not as of yet, but that is something that I will do in the future. That's something that's planned in the works, actually.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I am now a high source of protein eater.
Hmm.
So it's as lovely as the food looks, and I want to eat it. Oh God, I do. But but I have to stay the course.
Right,
So I'm
right,
always
right.
looking for ideas to help me stay the course. So I'll be waiting and eager to see when you put
Yeah.
some things out that I can follow and cook at
Yeah,
home.
I guess some healthy ones out there. I got to hear some
Yeah,
some
Yes,
meal
yes,
preps out
I
please.
can eat some vegan, but I'm willing to risk it all for that cheese. For that cheese now.
She said, "I'm willing to risk it all." I mean, hey,
Right.
just had the one person said that they had to redo their divorce, so they
Man,
so food,
I,
food will make you do some things. Okay.
Right, right.
I'll be urgent care the next day, but it was good the day before.
It was worth it,
It
huh?
was worth it. It was worth it. What is one of your favorite dishes that you've made that you love to make for yourself?
Um, See me, I keep it simple. I love steak and potatoes. So I guess the video I made was a steak with a crab and shrimp cream sauce. I mean that one it was the flavor was there. I mean it was amazing. So that was definitely one of my favorites for sure.
I saw one of the things that I want to do.
Hmm.
I am a pasta fanatic. I am, and I'm learning to find gluten free or different
Hmm.
types. They have a protein pasta out there right now, but this stuffed chicken Tuscan pasta.
Hmm.
Can you just take a moment and describe that to people so they can understand? Because the picture is sickening. I'm just gonna tell y'all right now. You go to this website and buy this recipe because if my food come out like I'm looking at right here, that's right. All of the
Hmm.
cries, the tears, the 100, the hearts, all of that. When you look at that stuffed chicken pasta, it is absolutely freaking amazing. Can you kind of go in a little bit of detail on that for me?
Actually, that video idea it was inspiration from another Instagram chef, Chef Quiche. If
Okay.
y'all don't know Chef Quiche, I mean he's amazing. But he did just like a regular like just chicken Tuscan pasta, and I just I the way he presented it like how you see mine, the way he presented it was so amazing. So, okay, I was like how can I take this and put my spin on it? So I decided to do a stuffed chicken instead, and I mean, it just came. The stuffed chicken in itself was amazing, and the pasta just takes it over the top.
I'm definitely going all in on the stuffed chicken. Like, I will eat that until the day is, I just will continue to eat that as much as possible. Um, if you didn't end up in this industry, like what path do you see? What was another path that you could have taken?
That's a good question. Honestly, I can't say, but like I guess my mindset is when I go into something, I don't expect myself to fail. So I can't say like, okay, if this doesn't work out, what am I going to do?
X, Y, and Z. Yeah,
Right. So I mean, I can't say I mean, whatever
what it was.
whatever God has in store for me, I'm ready for it for sure.
That's one thing I like about our guests. When we ask them that question, there is no well, I would have been an actor if I wasn't, X, Y, and Z. There is no backup plan. This is what I was going to do. This is the direction I was going to take, and I'm doing it. And that shows the wealth portion of the Wine, Wealth, and Tea podcast, of explaining how just staying focused and sticking to your goals and your mindset of what you have in mind for your life can lead you to great things. And that's what you're doing. You're leading yourself into greatness. Well, Tremaine, did you have a couple of questions that you wanted to ask Darius this evening?
Everything. I want to know, how did you get in touch with, is it Boosie?
Yes, Boosie.
How did you get in touch with him? How did that come about?
Actually, he reached out to me. He just reached out to me one day. He said he just sent like a simple message. He said, "I'm about to check you out." I didn't know that was his page. Because like the other Boosie page I'm used to is verified and official Boosie. So he reached out, looked on his page, and he happened to be live at the time, and I seen he was at a radio station. So I'm like, this is really Boosie. So he reached out to me, said he go check me out, and literally probably that night he hit me up saying, hey, can you make this for me, this and that for me? And the next morning I told my job, look, I can't make it. Gotta go. I got something to do, man. I got something to do, so I can't make it. So yeah, he actually reached out to me, and I was just as surprised as everyone else, honestly.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, that's beautiful,
man.
That is beautiful. And I see him eating stuff on your page, like he is enjoying it, man.
Right, exactly.
With him, right?
Yes.
Yeah. He told me he'll be hitting me up soon, actually.
Again?
All right.
Oh, wow.
Return clientele that's what you want. That's what you want.
Exactly.
Right.
So, and then the fact to have somebody that's so mainstream to reach out to you,
right.
that really gives you the notoriety that you need, that you legit. Somebody said they need a restaurant for real. So is that something that you would think about in the future?
Yes, most definitely something I would think about. I haven't cooked throughout this whole cooking journey. I haven't actually thought about it, but definitely something I want to put into thought for sure.
Okay, all right.
Nice.
How was going through COVID? How did that work in place with the food industry for you? Because we lost a lot of great restaurants during the whole pandemic, and a lot of good food is gone. How did that work for you?
Actually, when COVID hit, I wasn't posting content as of yet. I started posting content probably like a year or so later. But in the process, I would see a lot, because that's when the food reel started really picking up when COVID hit. So I would see a lot of people posting different foods here and there, and that
because we was all home eating everything that we had in the house.
Right,
we had no choice.
Exactly. That's when home cooking really took back off again. So I guess the inspiration started building there. And I guess once my mind was ready and I was ready to pursue cooking, I guess that's when I started.
Wow. I mean, it's something to, I call us people that have created businesses throughout the pandemic babies.
Right.
We took something that was devastating and have changed our lives to go into another direction. That will be, some of us will be sustained and will keep moving forward, and some of us will just give leeway for other people to keep moving forward in their dreams.
Exactly.
So, I'm glad that you were able to find your space, afterwards, and get into your dream and just create.
Right.
So, with that being said, do you feel a lot of pressure being now, the entertainment chef? Is it pressure on you for this?
I honestly don't feel pressure at all. I'm not.
That's right.
No, I've always been like the calm and collected kind of guy. So I don't really put too much pressure on myself or just think too hard about certain situations.
How old are you?
I'm 28. Oh
my gosh, you're 28 years old. Man, you are doing it. Yeah, 28 years old. 20, I don't know. I don't want to talk about 20. Let's take a sip. Tremaine, you asked a question. My 28 days, Lord. Woo-hoo. Yeah, 28. You got it going on, brother, because at 28,
Thank you,
I,
thank
I
you.
definitely was still trying to navigate life. I was actually getting divorced. So at 28 years old, for you to be doing what you're doing and you are taking life and just throwing it out there for everybody to just catch up with you,
Yes,
you
ma'am.
know,
Yes, ma'am.
and moving in your own way. So,
Mm.
how have you, how do you feel you can inspire others to, as young as you are, to just go with their dreams? How can you inspire someone?
Um, honestly, I mean, if you find something that you love, go for it. I can honestly say that like last year when I started cooking, October 10th of last year, I made it I made it a mission to stay consistent, be consistent. That's just me in a nutshell. I'm a consistent, hardworking person. So from October 10th to even today, I mean, I made sure every week I posted a video, whether it's one time a week, two times a week, three times a week. And I mean, in less than a year, my page went from, I could say I probably had like 1,400 followers October 10th until today. I have 119,000 followers. So stay consistent.
So
Go after what
you
you
found
love.
that algorithm that a lot of us look and search for
Hmm.
on social media. Social media. What would we do without? So you're 28, so you
Hmm.
really don't know any. Like I'm 40, so like social media. That's all you know.
Right, 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 right.
But for me and Tremaine, it's like, what would we, what would everybody else be doing without social media to build their businesses? Because
Right.
you see another way into getting people to recognize you without social media today?
Yeah, that's back to like
That's a
how
tough
like
one, right?
right, exactly, exactly. That's a tough one. That's hard.
As, as much as we want to save ourselves from what we sometimes feel social media can be too much, it can sometimes be toxic. But the
Right.
way our lives are set up, we can't survive without it. We really
Right.
cannot.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Not nowadays.
Mm.
So, without further ado, I want to ask Tremaine is going to see if you got any tea for us. So, Tremaine, like try to get some tea out of him.
Oh, I have no tea. I'm trying to figure out who the football player is.
Oh
Can
yeah. Well, we're not gonna get that.
you
I'm quite
see
sure it was some
the
some
team?
disclosures signed and
Just wait.
everything.
Was it the Steelers?
No, it wasn't.
She said just wait.
It wasn't. It wasn't. Look, stay tuned. And
Saints?
you always see.
All right.
Yeah, like just give us a state. Not, no, but we will be tuning in to follow who this person is, of course, because we
Right.
want to know what they're gonna eat.
Right.
Yeah, because I want to know like what they picking to eat, because if they get ready to eat something good, I know I want to eat it too.
Mm. Right. Right. Right.
So, tell people where and how to follow you, which they already know, I'm quite sure. But for those that don't know, how can they find you?
If you don't already, TikTok, ATL Chef D. My YouTube, it's in the link in my bio. Click the link in my bio, you can find my YouTube. Also, you can find my website as well, where you can purchase these amazing recipes that I make.
Yes, and on his linked tree, you'll be able to find, like he said, the official website, the recipe for the famous loaded mac and cheese, a lobster mac and cheese, the French toast sausage, egg and cheese uncrustable. He had an interview with Shout Out Atlanta interview. I've done one with Shout Out as well. I love them.
Right.
Your TikTok link so we can watch some more of those videos, YouTube and Instagram. You'll be
Correct.
able to continue to watch Darius as he rises to the occasion and gives you
Mhm.
all the good food that you need and love and probably shouldn't eat, but you're going to eat anyway.
Like, can we purchase your food? Is there any way that someone can maybe book you out for a personal chef event?
Yes, actually, I mean, just email me. The email action button is in my bio. But if you want to just email me directly, it's chefdarius1@gmail.com.
Okay. All right. So people can get you to personalize their events and different things like that.
Yes,
Are
ma'am.
are you are you now full time as a chef?
Actually, this week would be my last week at my 9 to 5 job. So I will be full
Congratulations,
time
brother.
after this week. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Yes,
I know
ma'am.
it feels good for you to be like, I'm out.
Right, right,
Thank
right,
y'all for the health benefits because that's
right,
all y'all give me, and I'm out.
right, right.
That's
We
good.
all want to get there.
Hmm.
Yes, yes. We thank you so very much for joining us on our
Sure.
podcast.
Thank you all.
Wine, Wealth, and Tea podcast is new. This is my third season in hosting podcasts, but this is our first season as a group, as a duo together. And we love to find more and more people like you to give their outlook on the wealth portion of what it takes to go out here and live your dreams. Because again, I am the wine, our guest is the wealth, and Tremaine is the tea. And we are so glad that everyone was able to join us this Sunday evening for this special interview. And is there
Yes,
anything that
ma'am.
you want to add before we end?
I want to thank you all for reaching out to me. Amazing podcast. So I truly appreciate it. I truly
Thank
appreciate it.
you. Thank you. Did you get your
Thank
package?
you, thank you, thank you.
All righty.
Did you get your
I
package
have.
yet?
I'm sorry.
Did you get your package?
Yes, I actually used some before I got on.
All right. Good.
I know that's right. All right, good, good.
Yes,
Yes, I'm going to
ma'am.
have to get you some of the white wine sent to you. Tremaine,
Yep.
I'm sure she has your info. Let you see what that's about and get into that. And
Okay.
for other things that are going on, we just want to remind everybody, if you want to be on Wine, Wealth, and Tea podcast, this season is now ending for anyone that wants to book with us. But we are going to be building our fourth season for Wine, Wealth, and Tea, and we're going to have a lot of different takes, but it will be starting after the holiday season. So continue to follow us so that you can find all of the seasons on our YouTube page, as well as our personalized Instagram pages on our business with Healing While Living and Polare Wines by Chrissy, or Polare with Chrissy. I thank you all for joining us this evening. Darius, it was a pleasure. Pleasure.
Pleasure is
I'm
all mine.
hungry, but it was a pleasure. And having you on this evening. Live
Man,
in love and light and have a good evening. Tremaine, you know you stay on
yes,
for a few
sir.
more minutes because we like to talk about our guests after they leave.
Yes, we're gonna talk about that piece when he leaves.
All right. Y'all have a wonderful night.
Thank you, Darius.
You too.
Hi.
All
Thank
right. Bye
you.
bye.
Hey, lady. So that was fun.
Yes,
That was fun. That was fun. That was a fun Sunday edition.
it
I
was.
hope everybody enjoyed it. We had some good questions in. It's really a lot of information on him out there. I'm glad we were able to catch him before he ends up on Good Morning America. I always tell
He's
people,
about to
we
be.
want you before Gayle King, okay? So let's keep that out there. We want you before Gayle King. We are a nonprofit podcast.
That's right.
And as people are building their businesses and learning from their mistakes and getting ready to go to the next level, we feel that our podcast is a place that you can reach people and that we can reach people and have conversations worthwhile. So, continue to tag us, tell people about us, find the YouTube page, which this show will be uploaded later on this evening for anyone to watch it and to share it all over the place. And we thank you so much. I think we're going to be doing our Facebook Live in a few moments. Is that tonight?
Sugar.
The tea without the sugar will be live in a few moments. So we'll see you on the on the Facebook page. Tremaine, where can they find you if they want to watch the tea without the sugar?
Well, they can find me at Tremaine Pierce on Facebook.
All right. All right. So we'll see you there if you want to join the after party, tea without the sugar. Have a good Sunday evening. Start your week off right. Love, light, and continue moving forward. Bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.